block of Gray Manor Terrace. This was in reference to a prior firearms discharge. When officers arrived on the scene and began to conduct that investigation, someone from a nearby residence began to fire upon them. The officers returned fire and called for a barricade. At that point, we had assistance from a number of state, local, and federal departments and agencies respond to this situation. They included Hartford County, Baltimore City, the ATF, and FBI. We would like to extend our appreciation for their assistance in bringing this matter to a close. A short time ago, our officers located the person inside the residence who had initially fired upon our officers this morning, deceased, suffering from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. This does remain part of an open investigation, and we will be providing more details as they become available. I'll take a few questions if you have them.
Male or female, or age, or anything you can provide?
Adult male.
Adult male?
Yes.
Do you know if he was a homeowner?
Pardon me?
If he was the homeowner where the shots were happening from?
He was inside the residence. Whether he was the homeowner is still under investigation at this point.
Was he known at all prior to today's incident to Baltimore County Police?
That remains part of our investigation, determining what events may have led up to this incident prior to our officers responding to the call. As I mentioned, this was a prior firearms discharge that our officers were initially responding to. So they need to determine what led up to that.
Was there anyone else in the house?
There was one person who did come out of the house, a woman, an adult female.
Okay.
Was she being held hostage at any point?
We're trying to determine that at this point.
Are there any other lockdowns in place at the moment? All the schools are lifted, everything like that. Is this area safe, secure?
Yes, so the shelter in place has been lifted. As you know, earlier today, residents who lived along the 2500 block of Gray Manor Terrace were asked to shelter in place for their own safety. We also had several schools in the area on lockout. That has all been lifted at this point.
We know there was a series of gunshots. Can you explain, were there multiple instances where gunshots went off? Was it one time? What was the situation when it comes to who was shooting and when?
The only exchange of gunfire that occurred was this morning.
The neighboring home that was hit, is that severely damaged? Was it just kind of grazed? Do you know anything about that?
I don't have the details regarding the amount of damage that was done. But I can certainly follow up with you. And again, we will be providing more information and identifying the person, the deceased, as soon as we get it confirmed that next of kin has been notified.
Any
all the agencies that came together for a situation like this how critical that is for something like this?
It's extremely important for all of our agencies to pull together in a situation like this, and we certainly appreciate the support from our local neighboring jurisdictions as well as Maryland State Police, and as I mentioned, we had the ATF and the FBI out here as well assisting us.
How are the officers doing after being shot at?
I have not had an opportunity to speak with them.
No injuries though, correct? Officers are okay?
No officers or resident was injured during this incident, except for the person who was inside the home, who appears to have suffered from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Thank you.
Any message to the community right now? Obviously, it's a scary situation for the whole area to go through. Any message you'd say to them?
We certainly appreciate all of the support that we received today from our community partners, as well as the schools, and especially the parents who had children inside those schools. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
So that's the update of the barricade earlier today. I told you guys I wanted to bring you an update. The person passed away, self-inflicted gunshot wound. And kind of eerie, not surprising, but the topic we covered on the second live stream, where their Amazon truck was flipped over, and we saw this lady with the situation that happened at the beach, and it turned out she ended up offing herself. I don't know what's going on, man. Society seems just to be going downhill. Mental health getting worse. It's always been an issue, but getting worse. And for people, you know, I can't imagine being in that mental, that mindset, what it must be like to, that's the solution to your problems, is just to end it all. You know, like we said earlier, it's not worth it. It never is. You know, talk to somebody, get some help. But, geez, you know, I wonder what the story is. Who is the suspect, the person that was shooting at people, and who's the lady that walked out of the house? Is that somebody they were with? Were they married to them? Was it a hostage situation? As that seemed, that was a question mark. Just like yesterday, if you haven't seen, there was an update with the crazy police chase where now they're saying the person wasn't kidnapped. They spoke to the female and she said she wasn't. So I don't know what the deal is, but that person is in custody and was arrested. The one from the police chase yesterday. Anyway, subscribe, hit the like button. Take care, guys. Peace. Bloop, bloop. See you guys later.